Okay. Right, we are back live in Porto, and as you can imagine, live streaming for the first time, all sorts of technical issues, and things cannot go right at times, as you can imagine. But before we were going to go to the prologue to see how the construction's getting on, but some of the other riders have just arrived there with the Sherco tent, and there's also Alfredo Gomez and Manny Letinbickel turned up as well. So we'll go over and have a chat with Wade Young first from South Africa, and let's have a quick walk over here and see how Wade is. We saw Wade this morning going out with Abel and the other guys just to have a look at some of the track and ride some parallel routes to see what this year's terrain is like. Hello, Wayne. Wade, are you well?
Well, good, thanks.
Wade Young now from South Africa. Wade,
surprise, eh?
Yeah, we are live streaming now from Enduro Live back to the UK, all over the world, in fact. But you were here last year, third last year. You weren't very happy with last year's result, were you? Just go over that briefly.
Yeah, I was here last year, got third place. Was still good to be on the podium, but was just mentally frustrating to be watch the other guys get pulled up some of the sections, and I had to push a bit more than them. But yeah, still being on the podium was good last year. Focus for this race is obviously there's no help this year, so it's a whole lot better. So yeah, the plan is to go for that top step.
Okay. I know when we first started out, you sort of real debut was the Roof of Africa. You won that at the age of 16, which I think was 5 years ago. Thereabouts.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Yeah. I think was Alfie Cox involved in your management at that time. You still working with Alfie?
No, I was actually wasn't with Alfie. I was actually riding Yamaha back then. So I was just like not even on a factory team in South Africa. I was just on a small team, a Fever. So yeah, I was riding with them, and yeah, it was my first extreme race, and no expectations, not even really what to expect for the race, but. So yeah, I just went out with a game plan, and it surprisingly worked.
And since then you've had quite a lot of podiums, one of your highlights being Hell's Gate as a win there. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, well, yeah, last year was my first year on a factory team, so that was great. And yeah, my first big win, international win, was Hell's Gate, so I was super chuffed with that, and yeah.
Okay. It was great talking to you. We'll try and catch up with you as the weekend progresses. Have a good weekend, Wade.
Sweet, man. Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're just going to move on now we'll try and catch up with Alfredo Gomez, but that was Wade Young there we just spoken to. Young lad, I think he's about 21 years of age. We're just going to walk down here, Brian, if we can. We're a bit on the hoof. You see the rides are spread out a little bit. Over the weekend we're looking at around 225 riders taking part in this event. And you can see Manny Letinbickel there, Red Bull rider now, Super Enduro overall champion there in juniors. And we'll try and find Alfredo. He's here. Alfredo, you want your baseball cap? Okay, no problem, we'll give you that. Just get the sponsor's baseball cap on there. Okay, just with Alfredo Gomez from Spain. Alfredo, it's very good to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you again.
Are you well?
Yeah, all good.
Back at Extreme Lagares, 3 times winner here. Yeah, you've just arrived?
Yeah, we walk a little bit this morning, the rivers, and yeah, preparing all things ready for the weekend.
Yeah. The sections this year, or the harder sections, are in reverse. Downhill, it's total no help this year. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's better for us and for the sport. Everyone can do it by himself. We don't need help from outside. I think it's much better.
Okay. And last year you won Red Bull Minors in Brazil. Yeah. This year you were third place. Yes. It looked like a very hard race. Was it different this year to last year?
Yeah, completely different. This year we have rain every day, and yeah, completely different race.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for talking to us. We'll try and catch up with you as the weekend goes on. We'll try and see you at the prologue tomorrow.
Yeah.
But nice talking to you.
Cool.
Okay, thank you. That's Alfredo there, and we'll try and just have a quick word with Manny Manny.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Full of beans.
For sure.
Yeah. Your factory rider now?
No,
No?
not yet.
No.
I have just a KTM support rider. So
But you are wearing the Red Bull hat.
wearing the Red Bull hat for sure. Proud of that
Yeah.
for sure.
Young man, yeah, you obviously you're following in your father's footsteps with the hard enduro.
I tried. Yeah,
you've had
most
some
of them.
podiums. You were at Sea to Sky. If you're a finisher at Sea to Sky.
Yeah.
And last season, the Super Enduro season, you were overall world champion.
Overall world champion in the
Yeah.
junior class, and this year was my first rookie in the senior or in the prestige class, and it was quite good. Finished 6th overall, so I was quite happy, and I'm really looking forward for the next season for sure.
Yeah.
And now focusing on the extreme endurance.
And this is your first time at Lagares.
It's my first time at Lagares, and I already walked the track yesterday, and it's looking quite difficult, but I'm really looking forward for sure. It's a tough race, and I heard from the other guys it will be tough. So,
Support this weekend. Who's the young man working on your bike?
who is the young man? He's actually one of my best friends and my mechanic when my dad is not here. So he's always with me. So perfect.
Great talking to you. We'll go.